we transfer some money to the board. Yes?
Senator Wambua Enokio, what's your intervention?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have two very quick interventions. One, just for clarity. Witness said at some point things turned west. I would want to understand when the things turned west, where are they heading? You know, what you say there is the only thing that we can use to make a decision. So I would want clarification when things turned west. Where are they going? Secondly, Madam Speaker, more substantively, there has been reference to the auditor report of 2022-2023. And the witness did well when he made reference to Article 2298 on the processing of auditor reports. That those reports cannot be used as material evidence in any proceeding until and unless they are considered by the Assembly and Parliament. But then he went ahead and made serious submissions on the basis of the audit report of 2022-2023. So where should we stand? Should we stand on the basis that we cannot make reference to 2022-2023, and in which case then dismiss everything that you have said about your standing? Or should we take what you have said as part of evidence in these proceedings?
Respond, witness.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and honorable members. My reference to things turning west is in relation to the budgeting process, because we had a negotiating team that was that was superintended by the Office of the Control Budget, and one of the recommendations she had made is, after coming up with a memorandum, that memorandum becomes or forms the basis of our budget making. So that is where things, that is in as far as the budget making process is concerned. That is where I've said things stand west. Then I've referred to Auditor General report. To Auditor General's report, 2022-2023, I'm not saying that it should not be referred to. What I'm only saying is, for this matter that is before the Senate on impeachment, if it would have been addressed in the committee of the PAC of the County Assembly of Meru, a number of things like Manyopero would not have found itself here. Because in that committee, we would have explained what we've done and the materiality of that matter, because we would have explained that this money that was paid through the manual payroll is money that has been budgeted, money that has been requisited to the control budget, and money that has been paid to individuals. It is not money that has found its way to other people, but you could even find the bank account. So it's not a material thing that should have even brought even an HR person to be reprimanded because of that, because it is a matter that is not so material. However, that is how I have referred to the Auditor General. So report, I have not said it shouldn't be referred, but for an impeachment motion, I think if this matter was addressed at the PAC committee, they would even have gotten more information and more materials to support or not to support.
Senator Cherarike Samson Kiprotich.
Madam Speaker, and I request the witness to be very brief. Mr. Witness, CPA, what is your ISPAC number? Number one. Number two, when you say CPA is 4 years. What is the legal authority or the policy of labor relations to give weight for you to say it stands 4 years? Number 3, you have said that the spending of doctors' payment was within the legal authority and the CPA. My question is, how much was the budget in that financial year? If it was not there as a CPA, you know if there is a reallocation as the PMF Act envisages, whether that reallocation was sought. And number 3, whether supplementary budget was sought to effect those changes. And finally, in 1B, the memo that you are provided is unsigned. It is signed by only the chair. So how can we trust in this volume 1B, Madam Speaker, that memo that had been signed, the engagement, the part of secretary and chairman is not signed, nor is it stamped? Is it an authentic document that you will want to present to this House for proper consideration, considering that what the House is considering, Madam Speaker, is a very serious issue? Madam Speaker, if you can answer those 4 questions, I'll be grateful.
You may proceed to answer those questions.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and the honorable members of the Senate. My reference to CMBA 4 years, I may not authoritatively quote it, but I know it has been it has been termed from HR quarters. I'm not an HR expert. I want to say that, but it has been always saying that a CPA runs for 4 years. That is what but I'm not an HR expert. Yes. Then legal authority on the legal authority of payment of that allowance or the medical allowances that have been awarded after the CBA. This Honorable Speaker and the members, this payment has not been done only in 2022, 2023. It began from 2017. So, honorable members, when that expenditure was introduced to the budget, that is when it accrued on the budget. So even in the forthcoming years, it has been incorporated into the budget. So it didn't require a supplementary budget last financial year because it is a payment that was confirmed from 2017. So it has always been there. It has been provided within the budget. The memo on the 1B, I want to say, authoritatively, I want to own that memo. It is authentic. That memo is authentic.
Senator Danson Mungatana.
So, Mr. Speaker,
To the witness, just hold on, Senator Danson.
Yes.
1 minute. There was a question on your ISPAC registration.
Oh, yeah. My ISPAC registration is 10955.
Senator Danson Mungatana.
thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I was seeking clarification from the witness. I was listening to you when the question was put to you on the financial performance of Meru County. And I heard you say the Auditor General has given a report saying that it is an unqualified opinion. Therefore, it is good. I want you to clarify to me, is the Auditor General the only way, as a professional, that you would measure the financial performance of Meru County? I wanted to know, isn't budget execution, things like performance? And if so, please answer that question, because it will help us to make some decisions. I submit, Madam Chair.
Proceed, witness, to answer that question.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and members. Yes, budget execution Okay, Auditor General report is not the only way, but it's the surest way, where this one, it takes away every doubt, and that is why most of issues relating to financial management, there are recommendations. Let there be a special audit, let there be an audit carried out to find out. However, even the budget execution is one way to measure financial performance, and that is why in my response, I say